What is going on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand. This is your Monday Night Raw post show for March 6th, 2023, and holy shit. That was an incredible episode of Monday Night Raw. Twists and turns throughout the entire show. We had amazing WrestleMania build throughout the entire thing. Cena cooked Austin Theory, made him look like the 2017 version of Roman Reigns. We saw an absolute turn of events when it came to the main event in the whole Sami Zayn, Jimmy Uso match, and then Jey Uso appeared, tried to align with Sami, and then all of a sudden turned on Sami, and then he realigned with the Bloodline, and all that it's fucking craziness. But how did you guys feel about Monday Night Raw as a whole? I thought this was an incredible show, and we had a ton of WrestleMania build. This is what WrestleMania is all about when it comes to Monday Night Raw.
Heck yeah. And I'd give it a solid A right off the bat. When we dive into it, that rating will probably change, once we break everything down that happens tonight. But for right now, we're giving it a base score of a solid A.
There you go. I like that.
I give it an A+. This was a very good episode. It was the build to Mania. This might be one of the best Manias ever. This might be an all-time Mania.
It definitely has the makings to be that, for sure, especially with Triple H in the helm. Other than the two matches that we know the other guy booked, but regardless. And he was actually backstage tonight on Monday Night Raw too, so that's in its whole other story. But guys, we're going to be going over everything that happened tonight on Monday Night Raw from top to bottom. So if you guys want to just sit back, relax for a couple hours, and let us be your entertainment for the rest of the evening, guys, this is going to be your Monday Night Raw post show right here on OTB. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Follow us all on social media. TikTok links are down in the description below. You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at PhillyMatt_. Go get the merch. Never mind. Hold on a second. We got another guy invading our chat real quick, and it's Mercedes Monet. How are you, Mercedes?
Monet.
Monet.
That was some fucking good. That was some good Raw.
Speaking of Monet, that was this episode of Monday Night Raw. Wouldn't you say, Love?
Indeed. Chad Gable won a damn match. Fucking Cena came back and obliterated Theory and his whole existence.
Made him look like the 2017 Roman Reigns.
Are you kidding me, man?
No, I'm not. It's legitimately like that.
He is. And then the perfect execution of the end. Oh my god,
dude, it was so good.
Peak cinema.
Yes, peak cinema for sure. Let's finish out the pleasure tease here. Follow all of us on social media. Like I said, all the TikTok links are down in the description below. Go follow me. I already put it all down there in the description. Go get the merchandise. Teespring is the official home of OTB and its merchandise. You guys can go get your hoodies today. I got my new hoodie today. It is the Roads to WrestleMania. Look at that shit. We got the whole thing going. This looks actually pretty fire though. Look at that shit, dude. Look at that.
I like that. You might have to buy it.
I was actually kind of worried that we weren't actually going to be seeing Cody tonight, and we did, and we kind of got a little bit of a teaser of a match that I've been wanting, and a lot of you know I want this match. It's right there for the taking, guys.
If that match is here, I'm going to lose it, bro.
It's right there for the taking. You two, Cena, Rhodes at 40.
Oh, God.
I need to see it because I will be there. And I've seen Cena live before, but I've never seen storyline.
Like,
and seeing Cena was cool.
To me, there's not a reason why they didn't do that tonight, bro. Like, you don't just do that.
That's extreme long-term booking. That's extreme long-term booking. That's
care.
like...
That's good.
Triple H is good at the whole long-term booking.
Hey, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I can combat you with that for. Rock and Cena. That was a year book.
Yeah, it definitely was.
That was a year. And then the next year, it was another year. So...
It definitely was, too.
I mean, who knows? But, guys, this was fantastic. Oh, my God. Just so much WrestleMania build throughout this entire show. And that's what I love about it the most. The fact of the matter of it having so much WrestleMania build in this one episode of Raw, this is the way it should be. And I want that to continue going on throughout the next few weeks, mainly because of the fact we're only 26 fucking days away. That is not a long time.
Damn.
We got
3 weeks.
When are they going to announce the Hall of Fame?
I don't even know if it's happening, honestly.
That's a good question, bro.
They usually announce the first entrant into the Hall of Fame on the Raw after the Rumble, but they never did. And
I don't think they're still doing the Hall of Fame because I don't know what the hell they're waiting on to announce it.
Yeah.
WrestleMania's like 2 weeks away, so...
It's probably going to be next Monday that they do it.
They have to.
Or they're going to announce it on Twitter over these next few days.
I mean,
probably. That's probably what's going on.
We're cutting it close when it comes to the Hall of Fame. And honestly,
I did see somebody say that because we have an arrest like 3 or 4 people instead of like 6 people like we only do.
I mean, the headliner for me, it has to be Batista. Has to be. Because you didn't want to be inducted into the Hall of Fame with, computer screens that he was talking to during the time where he was actually supposed to go in. So, that's my first ballot right there. Anybody else is kind of fair game. I mean, hell, they kind of just put people in there now, but it's Batista for me all the way right now.
I need Umaga.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Umaga for sure. Yes, I should have remembered that one. But,
Question, because I know he's running creative, but since he's officially retired, what year does Triple H go in?
I mean, as a solo act, I have no idea, but he technically already is in there with DX.
Yeah, as a solo act, of
As
course.
a solo act, I have no idea. I really don't.
I don't know.
But yeah, that is actually a very good question too. I mean, there's a lot of, scenarios and speculation about what we can possibly see for the Hall of Fame this year. Honestly, they have to get through it quick because you don't have that much time on the actual calendar to book a venue and actually book it for, Peacock and the streaming service because you got Monday Night Raw, you got Tuesday NXT. I mean, I guess you can do it Wednesday, but why? Or Thursday.
They'll probably do it Saturday again like they used to, day before wrestling. Oh, no, Saturday WrestleMania. And they'll probably do it like last year, do it after SmackDown.
Oh, yeah.
You can do it after SmackDown. Yeah. Well, when's
like, yeah, they did it last year.
When's that NXT Cena
It's Saturday morning. Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Saturday afternoon, day of Mania 1.
Huh.
Honestly, that's essentially our pre-show to WrestleMania.
No, but that's going to be a damn good pre-show.
Hell yeah!
But guys, we'll get to that in due time. But we'll talk about Monday Night Raw tonight, top to bottom, what we liked, what we didn't like. Honestly, I didn't not like much of the show. Like, this was a fantastic show from top to bottom, so it's not like you're gonna be seeing me complain much. But yeah, this was just a really good episode overall. I can't really you know, say anything more than that. You know, it's just crazy how good this Raw was, and it flew by to me.
Yeah.
Yes, it did. But once I'm not tired. I'm not ready to go to sleep.
I mean, I'm fucking tired, but that's mainly because of the fact that I'm still kind of having the fatigue from Revolution last night, and I did, you know, it is what it is. But we will be talking about Revolution, guys. Don't worry, that is tomorrow for Tuesday's talk. It kind of like, you know, it makes sense to do it after that. And yeah,
that was a great show.
We definitely have to talk about that, because that 60-minute Iron Man match is not going to go unwarranted. Or basically any match on that card from last night. The entire show was great. The only downside to me was the Wardlow and Samoa Joe match, but then again, what else is new when that TNT title means shit? You know?
Hot potato.
Oh, and don't worry. We might see a new TNT champion again on Wednesday anyway, so it's gonna be great.
We are.
We're probably gonna see another new TNT champion, so happy 3-day reign to Wardlow. That fucking sucks.
Nice.
That sucks. But well, let's get into another Raw. We are in Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
TD Garden, you fucking killed it tonight. Shout out to Axel, who was there at the event. I know Axel was there. He was probably going crazy during that Cena in Theory promo.
Did you see his sitcom? That man was going crazy for the Cena.
He had some pretty decent seats though too. I mean, it was kind of, you know, he had some good seats. Shout out to Axel, man. We all love him here. This was he saw a damn good show tonight, and I honestly could have been there too, but shit, something happened and I could not get there. Huh?
You got to see Carmella Hayes. You got to see him in action.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm pissed off. That's why. You know what really grinds my gears, Phil?
Uh-oh.
Remember we were in line for the food?
Yeah?
When you were here? And we kept hearing the sounds and we thought Mella was there? And it was fucking Akira Tozawa?
Yeah?
You telling me the moment that they go to Boston, I think Mella's from Boston. I think Mella's from Boston. That's why he was there, motherfucker. That's why he was there. We were in that line. I was begging for Melo to come out. He didn't. It was Akira Tozawa versus Bronson Reed. The trilogy.
We saw the tsunami though, bro. It was so good.
I don't give a fuck. I wanted to see Carmelo Hayes, and then he just popped up with tonight on Raw. I don't know who he fought. I'm sure he won because he's amazing.
He fought Akira Tozawa.
Akira Tozawa. Jesus.
Oh.
Ha, ha.
This is ridiculous. This is the damn shit.
Don't worry, Lab. We'll be able to meet your hero soon.
Shit.
We need to meet him. We need to see him on the main roster.
Man, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, this was a very damn good episode of Monday Night Raw. Let's get right into it. So, we obviously have the whole then, now, forever together thing. But we go backstage to see an SUV pulling into the arena. And for some reason, I'm like, are we kicking things off with Cena right off the bat? And I'm like, wait, no. Cena don't drive in SUVs. It was the Bloodline. It was Paul Heyman, Jimmy Uso, Solo Sikoa. They get out. And Heyman said that Roman Reigns was very explicit on SmackDown to solve the Sami Zayn problem. But Sami... Alright, well, bye, Deontay. Huh?
Where'd he go?
I don't know.
He said BRB.
Uh,
I keep forgetting the actual chat down there, but it doesn't actually show. So he said that he was very explicit on SmackDown to solve the Sami Zayn problem, but Sami escaped and is here in Boston tonight. Whether or not his brother comes to his senses, Jimmy Uso will have to solve the Sami Zayn problem tonight, just like Solo will have to solve the Kevin Owens problem. They walk off without Heyman behind them, and Heyman tells the phone to call Roman Reigns. John Cena returns tonight on Monday Night Raw. As we know, Trish Stratus was also here with the Women's Tag Team Champions and Becky and Lita. And then Seth Rollins and Logan Paul would have their face-to-face. But in the main event, it would be Sami versus Jimmy. They kind of just ran that down on commentary before we got to the first match, which was Kevin Owens versus Solo Sikoa. And this match, top to bottom, fantastic. It was won by disqualification, but the match itself, great stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised they went with the whole like Bloodline technically losing all the matches tonight, which is really what I was hoping for, so we get the most entertaining Roman just screaming at them for Friday. So I don't know how that's going to go considering how the ending went, but as far as this right here, not bad at all. The match itself was cool. I just it left me in a state of confusion for a little bit.
Yeah,
that's not always bad, you know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed it though.
No, I agree there. What you think, Teach?
This man in the car.
Yeah. Probably
I thought it was a really good match, good segment, all that good shit. Shit, what? But no, I thought it was
Why
good.
are you yelling at me?
And I don't know. Like Love said, I am excited to see what happens Friday because technically all the members of the Bloodline lost tonight, but at the same time, Jay is back to the fold.
Right.
So you did what I told you to do, but you didn't do what I told you to do.
And that is take care of the problems, right? So, I mean...
Exactly. So now I gotta beat your ass while also not beating your ass.
Love, will Jimmy get blamed on Friday?
I don't know.
Technically, he shouldn't, because Jay is back.
Yeah, he did what, like Tia just said, he did what he said, but he didn't do it the way he told him to do it. He did a good job, but I don't know. Is he going to be more mad that they lost or more happy that Jay is back? I think he'll be more mad that they lost because he's already angry with Jay.
Yes.
So he may have not wanted Jay back just to have Jay back. He just wanted he just wanted Jay there to obey him again. But
especially since Jay didn't even help Jimmy win.
Yeah, he kind of was the reason why he lost.
No, Jay was easily the reason why he lost tonight.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Very, very interesting indeed. And we got our guy Deontay back. There he is. Look at him. He's back. Yeah, so...
This computer's a pain in the ass.
What's that?
I was trying to join on my computer, but it's being a pain in the ass right now.
Oh. Good jobs. So we came back from commercial break, and we see Sikoa put Owens on the top rope. Sikoa then set up for a superplex, but Owens fights him off and does elbows to the head. Owens gets down and charges, but Sikoa floors him with a Samoan drop for a near fall. Owens then gets up into the corner. Sikoa charges for an avalanche, but hits the ring post, and Owens moves. Owens then hits him with a DDT. He then punches back at Sikoa, but Sikoa then uppercut him. Sikoa charges and hit the ring post shoulder first when Owens moved once again. Owens goes for the stunner, but Sikoa pushes him off. Owens then punched Jimmy off the ring apron, and Owens super kicked Sikoa and knocked him into the corner. Owens then connected with a Swanton Bomb, but Jimmy breaks it up, and that is how the disqualification took place, and Kevin Owens won by DQ. Jimmy and Solo attack Owens. They continue to put the fist to him, and then while Sikoa was about to hit a Samoan splash through the announce table, Sami Zayn came in for the save. He attacked Jimmy from behind and took care of Sikoa. Zayn then grabbed a steel chair and swung it at Sikoa, but he ran off. Jimmy then avoided a chair shot as well, and the crowd was going wild at this point where we saw Sami helping Kevin Owens. The crowd was chanting Sami. Owens is in the ring, sitting down in the corner. Zayn put out a hand for his longtime friend and Kevin Owens to say, "Hey, we gotta do this together, bro. So I'll help you up. Let's do this thing." He said no, flat out no. He rolls out of the ring and just walks out on Sami Zayn. This is beautiful. It's great. It's great. I honestly thought when that happened, we were going to see the rekindling of the friendship and team happen in the main event, but obviously that didn't happen. We got something honestly a lot better. But this is great storytelling right here. We will get them teaming up. It's just only a matter of time, bro. It's only a matter of time.
It's gonna happen on Friday. It's not Friday, next Monday.
I think it's gonna happen next Monday. Personally. Well, Teach.
Yeah,
either Monday or Friday is going to happen.
Yeah. As far as, well, yeah, as far as those two go, I don't know what they're going to try to do on Monday, because I don't think there's too many variations of freaking Kevin and Sami versus the Bloodline you can do. You know, I feel like they did almost every variation of it. So I don't know if they're just going to get it together in a promo, because I don't know. I'm not mad at them easing into it, though. I'm not mad at them easing into it, because we still got time. So
yeah. I mean, 26 days, it doesn't seem like a long time, but, I mean, you got at least 5 more shows, I think, now.
Yeah, you can make it work.
Yeah. Let me try to do something. So, coming up next, the commentators ran down the whole thing with Bobby Lashley and Bray Wyatt, and how Bobby encountered Uncle Howdy on SmackDown. We came back from a commercial break and we saw 2K23. Finally, 2K23 actually made an appearance on WWE programming. The only reason why I felt that 2K23 actually made an appearance was because of Cena. That's it.
Yeah.
Cena's the cover guy, and Cena was here tonight, so that's it. But
don't forget to buy the video game, guys. Don't forget.
John Cena's on the cover.
Don't forget. They made sure to sneak in a little Fast and the Furious trailer too. I saw them. I caught them.
Yes.
It's all about family, man. Family.
How do you guys feel about that Miz and Maurice Hollywood trailer that they aired tonight?
Man, anything Maurice does, I'm on board with. You see?
All I say is that the Miz.
Wait, I missed it. Which one did they do?
Top Gun, I think.
Yeah, it was Top Gun.
Oh, yeah.
Maurice,
the Miz can never lose in life. Ever.
Miz could have just went off the screen. I was happy. Maurice was, oh, God.
Maurice
can never
forever wins in life.
For sure.
That man is... Miz, I need you to teach me your rings ways, please.
You know what? Fuck Triple H. You know what he did tonight? That just pissed me off.
What the fuck did he do?
He got
what did you say fuck me for?
No, fuck that. All of my past fucking wrestling crushes from when I was like 9. He just brought them all back tonight. I'm seeing Maurice just being all fun. You know, she's mostly there. I'm seeing Trish Stratus on the screen. She's like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hey.
I saw Nikki. What was that Sunday? Nikki was at Revolution. Man, they just Oh God.
If you see two of me, it's because I'm on my right. So, yeah.
Oh. Hey, all I'm saying is Trish be getting me more bricked up than a house built by one of the 3 little pigs.
All right, man.
Oh my God.
Hey, look, she's old enough to be my mother, but
Trish has been fine for 22 years. I'm 22, Phil.
I know. It's kind of
crazy. I'm 22, Phil. And she's been fine for 22 years.
I'm sick of those women, man. I'm sick of them. Especially Lita. Lita still looks good.
Wait till we get to that part. I'm gonna talk about her. Wait till we get to that part of the show. I got something to say.
Oh boy. So Bobby Lashley, he said that he came to SmackDown to confront Bray Wyatt man to man. Instead, he met Uncle Howdy to do it, and he was the one that did his dirty work. Lashley dares Wyatt to face him like a man, and then Wyatt's video flashed in the background, but Lashley obviously didn't notice as he was staring menacingly into the camera.
Menacingly. Hold on, listen. Also, another lucky man. You gotta live more than.
And Cody Rhodes is like my fucking tweet. Let's fucking go. He finally acknowledged.
What?
Yes.
What?
I tweeted a picture of me wearing the Road to WrestleMania hoodie, and he finally fucking noticed my existence.
So
what I'm hearing is I need to get that custom hoodie that says "Make him say and then tag Cody in it.
I definitely should do that next. Yes.
Yeah, do that.
He acknowledges that one. I need WWE Shop to put that on the fucking website immediately.
That's the best hoodie ever created.
I'm saying.
This dude feels keep taking W's now. Keep taking W's. First he got acknowledged by Soul Roofing, and now Cody Rhodes knows he's exist.
Alright, now Cody, if you're watching this, get me a ticket to WrestleMania and fly me out there. Please? Thank you.
Me too.
What's he fuck me for? He told us what?
And let us interview you also.
What?
We'll be at 40. Give me a ticket to WrestleMania 40, please. Those are going to be.
Who the fuck is? Yeah. I don't know if I should accept this one.
What?
Somebody
go for it. You can always kick him out.
The room.
Oh,
that's you know it's got to be one of our boys. You only send it to our group chat.
I know that, but who the fuck is Lakeisha?
Oh, Deontay said it's him.
That's me.
Lakeisha? What the fuck?
It's my mother's name.
I was going to say, Deontay, I don't know if you know this or not, but you don't look like a Lakeisha.
It's my mother's name, okay?
Oh.
It's me. I'm trying to...
Oh, okay. I understand now.
No,
it was like, what the fuck?
I accepted it. I don't know what the hell happened. But, okay. That just fucking caught me off guard.
I'm trying to get in on my computer.
So, yeah, this whole Bray Wyatt, Bobby Lashley thing, Loft knows my whole gripe about it all. I mean, I'm just not caring for it at this point until we actually get to see these two figure something out. But, it's Bob. I'm going to trust in Bob and his wrestling ability, not Mike, because he can't talk. For shit. The silence agrees.
Damn, the fuck happened? This don't start bugging on me. I was in there, bro.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I was pressing unmute, and that shit would just not unmute. The fuck? Hold on.
You're good now. We can hear you.
Oh, cool. All right.
Yeah.
My fault. But yeah, I kind of wish they did something different with this segment. I I see what they're trying to do. I just don't like when Bob talks. As much as I love him, I just don't like when he talks. It doesn't do him any favors, and that's okay, you know. Yeah, and that's okay, you know. But it's just, damn it, they made him talk. So it's just,
you need to be able to sell me on Undisputed, and
yeah,
the way you're supposed to sell me on Undisputed is by talking. But
yeah.
you can't talk. So how can you sell it?
Muscle Man dances are gonna give me hype for this match. I love both of them, so I'm gonna be moderately hype anyway, you know. But still, like the general aspect of me wanting to see the two fight for a reason is very low at the moment, you know. So I don't know.
It's not looking very promising. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna let it rock. They still got time.
Not much.
We're gonna. Well, look, I'm gonna treat it the way they're treating this KO and Sami shit. If they're gonna try to slow build and then hit us over the head with something at the end, then I'll just let it rock like that. Obviously, those are two different situations, but I'm not gonna. I told you last week, I'm not giving up on them right now. I can't.
No, I agree there. I agree. Yeah. I don't want to give up, but unless they do something soon.
I feel you.
Teach, how you feel about this? I'm just not into this whole Bray Wyatt Bobby Lashley thing, because this was not the original plan. Nobody can tell me that this was the original plan all along. When Bray Wyatt came back in October, there's no way he said, "Oh yeah, I'm coming back for Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania." The fuck? No.
Yeah, like Lop said, and like Uzi said, it's gonna rock. It's gonna rock. I'm just gonna let it rock. I just want to rock.
We ain't doing it for the rock. I'm telling you that right now. This needs to fucking actually work.
I did it for the rock. I did it for the people.
Oh man.
We'll figure it out. Hopefully it actually works into something. If not, this was just a waste. And fuck Vince McMahon, because he's the one that did this.
Hate that guy.
Why was he back, dude? Why?
Because he wanted to see Cena.
Dude, you've seen Cena so many other times.
First of all, none of us can see Cena, so I don't know what the fuck he was there for in the first place. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like you can actually see him.
Yeah. Stupid. Hate that dude.
So Byron Saxton was backstage with Carmella, and he asked about what her game plan was for facing Bianca Belair tonight. Okay. There we go. Carmella says that Adam Pearce only gave her this match to get her out of his non-existent hair. That's just fucking rude. Like,
you don't have any hair.
I know we don't have hair, but you don't just gotta call it out.
I mean, she just speaking facts.
Welcome.
This computer's a pain in the ass.
I didn't know there was something wrong with telling the truth.
Yeah, man.
Wait, so who are we talking about? Who doesn't have any hair?
He's a bald
Carmella calling Adam Pearce bald, but just saying he has non-existent hair.
I mean, she's not wrong.
I mean, she's not wrong, no, but I just didn't expect her to just say fucking like that.
His name is Adam Pearce. Like, I hate that dude.
What the fuck, love?
Well, he fucking blocked me.
It was Adam Pearce.
I fucking hate him for that.
He fired Bob for no reason. Bum.
Computer. Turn Robin blue.
So, Carmella says that she will embarrass Bianca Belair tonight. Fat chance. Chelsea Green walked in, the Karen walked in, and put Carmella over, basically. She was, like, really, getting all goody-goody with Carmella. And then Carmella said, "You know what, Green? I kind of like you. Why don't you come to my corner tonight?" And that's it. So, They're kind of buddy now. And their team.
I like it.
I like the team, actually. I like the team. The team kind of works.
Is Triple H building women's tag teams?
Yeah, it's kind of too late for that. It's kind of too
late for that, but it's kind of working.
Come on, Phil.
It's kind of too late, but
Phil, please come on.
Hey,
give
for
him
everything.
It's kind of too late for that, but I mean, come on, it's working.
Give him a chance. Come on, man.
This one's working, though. I will give him this. This one's working because Carmella and the Karen gimmick of Chelsea Green, they play off each other very well. I will give him that.
Money is money, and money is green.
I see. You see my vision with that saying, right? I said that in the Discord. I said that in the Discord, and I said it tonight in one of my tweets. But yeah, I mean, dude, I like the pairing. Now, are we actually going to be able to see him get some wins? I don't know.
Probably not, man. No.
Because the Karen's kind of on a losing streak, and Carmella.
When was the last time she won them?
Yeah, I don't know, but at least they're trying. At least they're definitely trying with the tag team of these two. Like I said, I think it is a little bit too late for that now. But they're trying. I mean, Oh, wait, no. We're not. I just remembered, because of the 6-woman tag, we're not having a women's tag team title match at Mania.
That means no Ronda Rousey, yeah.
That means no Ronda Rousey.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
When I tweeted about that, and then somebody replied saying, "I guess that means no more Ronda Rousey." I'm like, but that's a good thing, right? And he's like, "Oh yeah, of course." He's like, "Oh yeah, of course." I'm like, "Oh, good."
Triple W. Once or worse, Wellesley.
Ronda's gonna be a WrestleMania. Why was she gonna be a WrestleMania?
I was so scared for that guy. I'm like, wait, but that's a good thing, right? And he's like, "Oh yeah, of course." I'm like, okay, good.
He saved himself.
We're good.
He saved himself from being.
He beat the Steven allegations.
He saved himself with that. Oh yeah, of course. I'm like, okay, good. So, speaking of a women's champion, we had the Carmella and Bianca Belair match next. This was, this was your normal Bianca Belair and Carmella match. We've seen this 10,000 other times, so it's nothing new. But shout out to Ringsider Anthony, because he was talking about this match earlier on today. He's not wrong in the sense of saying that any time that these two actually do go at it, it's not bad.
Yeah, you say that like it's supposed to be surprising.
Really?
Who?
Carmella and Bianca.
See, that's the thing. Carmella's not a bad worker. I don't know why people think she's bad in the ring or some shit.
No, she's definitely not. And that's what I want people to understand. She's definitely not that bad in the ring. It's just that she does not get utilized in the way that she possibly really should be.
Like her feud with Nikki Bella back in like 2017 or late 2016, that shit was really good. And you really got to see Carmella like do her thing.
Yeah.
Carmella's never been a bad wrestler. Same with like people say Liv Morgan and Shotzi. They're not bad wrestlers. They're just as great as other people.
Yeah, they're not like Lacey Evans. Like, they actually know how to wrestle.
If you put these people into situations where they can thrive, they're going to thrive. But you have to put them in those spots. Carmella is not bad.
Mm-hmm. Keith Montez in the Elimination Chamber.
And he fucking thrives.
Another example. Liv Morgan in the Elimination Chamber.
Liv Morgan in that match against Becky Lynch. That was easily one of her best matches ever at Day 1.
Talk to him.
And you put her in that type of a situation where she could fucking thrive, and she fucking thrived. Now, Locke, I know you're kind of indifferent with Carmella at times, but she's really not all that bad.
She's never been bad.
I don't have a problem with her. I mean, I don't think she's bad. I've just never been a fan of the character that much.
But that's understandable.
Yeah, I think she's definitely not a bad wrestler at all. I like her moveset. She usually sells very well. As a heel, I think she does a great job. I don't think she should ever be a face ever. And her theme song is kind of cool. I like her theme song. Theme song's kind of hard. So
the coolest part is the best part about her. Like the best part about like her moveset. I love the Code of Silence, but she never fucking wins with that move.
She's all right. I'm hit her with the rock. You all right? You all right?
You all right?
I love the Code of Silence, but Jesus, I want to see somebody tap out to that.
No, I remember I actually was not a fan when she was Money in the Bank. When she won Money in the Bank, I hated that. I don't know. I forget why I hated it.
I loved it only because of the fact she beat Charlotte.
Yeah.
Beat Charlotte, so I was wrong with it.
That's very true.
But then Charlotte beat her like that.
Yeah. And we got 2 TJs.
Give me a second.
Alrighty.
Okay, there we go.
We're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Bianca Belair obviously won this. I mean, it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. But Carmella pulls Bianca up, but Belair powers her into the corner and shoulders her. Belair then climbs the ropes and does the 10 punches. Belair then backflips and sizes Carmella up. Green is distracting Belair, but Belair chases her off of the ring apron and throws her into the barricade. Belair then goes back into the ring, and Carmella rolls her up with the feet on the ropes, but this isn't enough for Belair to kick out, and then she hit a KOD for the win. And that was it. Chelsea Green then attacked Belair from behind. Carmella and Green double teamed Belair until Asuka came out. And Asuka stared down at Carmella and Green. And Asuka spit the blue mist into Green's eyes. Carmella then managed to escape whatever move Asuka was going to go for. And Carmella and Green ran away. Asuka and Belair stared at each other before looking at the WrestleMania sign. No pointing from any of those two, which is kind of weird. Because, you know...
They haven't pointed in a while. That was one at a time.
So, I mean, there was no pointing in this part, but they at least stared at it. But yeah, honestly, again, like I reiterated last week, and I think Locke heard this too, there is no heat here. There is no heat in Asuka and Bianca Belair. Show me something. Show me something to where I am supposed to care about this match. Because honestly, right now, other than Bianca Belair having to lose this championship, I don't care about this match.
She don't miss Bianca. She's gonna miss her at one point.
Turn Bianca heel like next week.
Or turn Asuka heel.
But Carmella,
Okay,
I thought Asuka was supposed to be the heel in this.
But
Asuka's so damn good at what she does with this character, she's going to get cheered.
That's what I'm saying. So, and Bianca as a heel, I think, would probably get over more than her going out there and doing these face promos.
But are you really going to turn the women's John Cena heel right now?
Why not? You don't have anything to do.
Learn from what they should have did with the actual John Cena. Turn her heel.
Yeah.
But
What's your other option?
I just don't see that being a possibility.
Here's the thing, though. Do it. Don't do it at a random time. Do it when it makes sense. Do it when she needs to hear something. Because there was plenty of times when John Cena needed to turn heel, and they didn't pull the trigger. Like when he lost to the Rock, that's when he should have turned heel. But do it when she kind of needs a heel turn. What the hell?
I mean, lots knew right from the jump when I started getting sour from Bianca Belair, and it was way early on in this run. Mainly because of the fact that the women's division on both Raw and SmackDown are just completely dog shit. But
yeah,
but
I think that's the only option they got. There's no real promo you can do because of the language barrier. So you got to do something that really doesn't need much talking from Asuka, at least.
Yeah.
And then when the match comes, then the match will just do its job. I think this is going to be the first. Well, I don't know, but I'm giving this a 5 stars just off of them being in there. I think they're about to put on one of the matches.
Be fantastic. I'm not saying that the match is going to be great. But
yeah. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's the only option.
My attention here for this. And that's why I kept saying it should have always been Rhea and Bianca all along. And they never did that. Asuka and Charlotte had a lot more stuff going into it than Asuka and Bianca.
The reality is Asuka. So you got to figure out a way to build that in 26 days. If you're not going to turn Bianca heel, what are you going to do now? There's no other option. That's my thing. There is no other option. It may not be the most sensible thing to do. It may not make the most sense, or you may not be able to understand it right now. But you can't do anything else. You either do that, or you do nothing at all.
Or you just have Asuka do some kind of heel tendencies with the freaking mist. That's what the mist is supposed to be used for.
Get the mist in the face.
The mist is supposed to be used for heel tactics.
So, but why would you use the mist as a heel turn? When Bianca is better as a heel. That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
Bianca
I understand what you're trying to say, but it's not. I just don't see Bianca Belair being a heel right now in this story. In this story of all stories.
She don't really need him.
So that's what I'm trying to get out. If you don't see that, what else do you do? But if the mist is your option, I guess. But I mean,
because Asuka's been saving Bianca's ass this entire feud.
Yeah.
Trying to act all friendly technically, because yes, they were teaming. I think they teamed in War Games. So technically you have that aspect. I think they did. If I'm not mistaken.
They did. It was Alexa, Lita, somebody else, and Becky, and Asuka.
I think I'm correct in that assessment, but so she's trying to act all buddy, right? If she's going to save Bianca at least one more time during the next 26 days, then all of a sudden she turns on Bianca with the blue mist and does the blue mist to her. That would technically get the heel heat onto Asuka, but at that point it would be too little too late, because you did it way too late in the build. And doing a Bianca heel turn this late into the build really wouldn't make much sense to me either, mainly because of the fact that would just be coming out of nowhere and nobody would expect that. And probably nobody would really even like that, honestly. I don't think anybody would really like that right now. But
you gotta find out.
It's
me personally. If you are doing the Asuka heel ways, and some people aren't gonna like it. You don't do it until WrestleMania. You keep having to do what she's doing. You know, you shouldn't have to save Bianca every week, but keep Asuka doing what she's doing. Then in Mania, you know, they're fighting, they're doing it, and then at one point, I don't know, ref gets distracted or something, and then just have her do the mist and then win, just like that.
Yeah.
Boom.
If it's because of the mist that she loses the championship, it gives sympathy to Bianca Belair, and there's room for technically a rematch at Backlash. I mean, I know it's not WrestleMania Backlash anymore, but I mean, that does cause for a room for a rematch if they wanted to go that route.
Actually, I'm sorry. No rematch. Because you know what you do? After the Mist and she wins, you know what she does? Full on Connor. Have her beat the fuck out of Bianca after the bell rings. Write Bianca off.
Yeah.
Give Bianca some time off. Write her off. Go full on fucking Connor mode.
I would fucking love that because
rip her braid
Bianca
from her scalp.
Needs that time off.
Rip.
That would be ridiculous.
Oh my god!
If she tried to do the hair whip and Asuka just.
That would be great.
No, I need that spot. She tries to whip Asuka with the hair. Asuka wraps that bitch, brings her in for the meanest fucking bitch. That shit.
They gotta let them go.
Kenny Omega would be like, God damn, shit.
That was a good one.
That would be great. But
hey, let me produce this women's match. I guarantee you it'll be match of the night.
Come on now.
We got that unlocked. But yeah, something needs to change. Loff knows that I've been pretty sour on this Bianca Belair title run for a little while now. It should have ended with Bayley like a fucking long time ago. But
I agree on that.
Weird. So Sami Zayn is walking backstage and finds Kevin Owens. Sami said that, he doesn't know what else he has to do. Does Owens see what he is saying now at this point? The bloodline is too much for him to go solo. There's history and there's complications, and he knows that. But they don't need to be friends. They don't even need to be teaming up, but they have the same objective. Neither one of them could do it alone, so they have to do it together. Zayn begs him to listen, and Zayn says that he knows how the bloodline works. He was a part of it. And Owens is like, oh yeah, I remember you being a part of it. And, they're too much for one man to fight, but Owens has fought them solo for about 8 months now. Maybe they could
solo.
Maybe they could do this together, but Owens doesn't want to do this with him. Maybe he was wrong. Maybe Zayn can just go back to Roman Reigns if he strokes his ego just enough. Owens can tell Zayn to just leave him the hell alone. And Zayn just dejected and walked off. That's it. Continuing the dissension, but they will come back together sooner rather than later. It's gonna happen. It's great.
Speaking of, I don't know if y'all seen, but in the later segment, backstage, there was apparently Cody was talking to Kevin Owens. Maybe he's trying to talk some sense into Kevin Owens.
I love the way that they continue to do it. It's just so good. And then, another incredible segment. Seth Rollins and Logan Paul face to face. This was fucking fantastic. This was so good. I did not like. I had some expectations going into this. I'm not gonna lie. Between Logan Paul and Seth Rollins, and the fact that the Miz was moderating this whole entire thing, I had expectations going in. It honestly kind of exceeded it. It was that damn good to me. How did you guys feel about this whole thing overall? Because I thought it was fantastic. Logan did his thing out here.
I like that. I like that Logan is the heel that he needs to be because people genuinely don't like the guy. So, yeah, I love this segment.
W freaking crowd, man. The crowd played a great part in this.
They put out a few Logan Husband.
It was great.
Logan,
I still
can
like
hear
hearing
the
Logan
toning
talk.
down of the "fuck you" Logan chants, though. For some reason, I kind of heard it go down a lot.
They got it. You know, they're still a PG product. You know, unfortunately, they're still a PG product, so they can't let it fly the way they. Even though I never understood that, I'm like, wait, why are you muting it for the people at home when there's kids in the crowd? You can't mute it there.
Yeah.
Like, I see 14 kids right there looking. Like, what are you talking about?
Listen, I see 14 kids right there legitimately chanting with their dad.
Yeah, their dad is screaming it too. They're looking at him like that. You said they hear it. Why are you muting it for us? We know what they're saying.
Like, Dad, can I say it too? It's like, oh, fuck it, son, go ahead.
At some point, WWE just gotta say, fuck them kids. Let them cook.
No, but I thought this was fantastic. The crowd really did play their part. Logan, he's finally embracing that he's a fucking dick. And he is a heel at heart. So fucking be a heel.
Always been here. Should have always been
He's embracing that now, and he's legitimately making it his thing, and it's just great. So, in preparation of hosting duties for WrestleMania, he is going to moderate this event. Miz cannot let his bias get in the way. If anyone has an issue with that, they shouldn't have used his phone to set this up. Miz then introduced the social media sensation, Logan Paul. Logan Paul then comes to the ring with a loud boos in the arena. Miz goes for a handshake, but Paul just sidesteps, and he goes to the second rope to pander to the crowd. Then we hear Burn It Down, and Seth Rollins came down to the ring. The crowd was for him all night. All night. They did not stop the singing his song.
Damn, my nose is stuffed up.
So good.
That man is over.
He comes down to the ring. In one of the most ridiculous looking trench coats, but he made it work so well. This was so good looking.
You know those freaking things at the barbershop to be like blue and red in one? That's what it looks like. I don't know what the hell it's called.
He looked like the barbershop, like, turning thing.
I don't know what the hell that's called, but he looks like that.
Oh my god. So it was ridiculous looking, candy cane like trench coat, but it definitely worked.
Where's Walter? Where's Shep?
So the crowd was just continuing to sing Rollins' theme throughout this entire segment, basically, and Miz held up his hand saying, you know what this means. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. They don't listen, and they continue to sing. Miz then says that they need to listen to him. Rollins puts Miz's microphone down and lets the crowd continue to sing. Paul said to Boston that this is a segment and it has a time limit, so would you please shut the hell up? This does the crowd no favors as the crowd continues to sing along. And boo Logan Paul at the same time. The crowd... So then the crowd, after they were done booing Logan Paul, continued to sing again. And Rollins greets Boston and tells them to look at what the cat dragged in, live in the flesh. He's gracing us with his presence, Logan Paul. The crowd booed Paul, and Logan Sucks chants picked up. Rollins says that it sounds like Boston knows who Paul is, even though that they've had run-ins in the past. For the couple of months, they haven't been formally introduced. Rollins says that he is the revolutionary, the visionary. or I think it's the other way around that he says it, visionary, then revolutionary, Seth frickin' Rollins. The crowd then sings his song again. So they were just singing the song this entire segment. Logan says that he knows who Rollins is. He is the guy that dumped him. He is the guy that he dumped out of the Royal Rumble and stomped him at the Elimination Chamber. Paul doesn't know what Rollins' problem is with him. Maybe because he has embarrassed him twice and did more in 1 year than he has done in 20. Which is fucking false. Ridiculous.
That is false. That is
kind of false, but you know.
It is false. It's not kind of false. It is false. What are you talking about? What are you talking about with the kind of? Don't be nice here. You don't have to be nice here. You can say what you need to say. This was not true.
Yeah, you know what Logan Paul? That is blasphemy. That man has done more than you ever will in your whole YouTube career.
Rollins won the Rumble. I don't know if Rollins won an Elimination Chamber, but you haven't even competed in one of those yet, so you can't say that.
Plus Seth Rollins isn't a crypto scammer.
Rollins has been in multiple matches of WrestleMania. This is going to be your first.
Yeah, no, it's being expected. Because last year, the team with the Miz.
That's right. He was in a tag team. Fuck. All right. Well, singles match, I'll say. But saying that he did more in 1 year than Rollins did in 20 is insane. So, Paul. He said that Paul is better than Rollins. Paul is on his way in and Rollins is on his way out, which I still don't believe in what he is saying, because Rollins is...
The man is one of if not the best wrestlers.
Rollins, I think, is in his prime right now, easily.
He is in his prime.
So...
He is.
I mean, I understand that this is all just... I mean, this is all just to get heel heat for Paul. I mean, easily. This is just Logan Paul heel heat right here, but... Damn!
He don't have to say nothing to get heel heat. You just walk into the arena and people just don't You just look at him.
So, Love, I guess the only way you have to get heel heat nowadays is just by lying to people.
Yeah, I mean, lie's the way. Go for it.
You're not a former 4-time world champion. You're not a 2-time Grand Slam champion.
You're not going to be
in the Hall of Fame.
Mark my words, Logan Paul will be a champion in this company.
Yeah, this is. Unfortunately, he will.
Probably.
It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's
my guess is
it feels like somebody's got me in a sleeper hold right now, bro.
Bro, go to bed. You fighting that shit. Go to bed.
I'm fighting this shit hard.
You are fighting it.
Yeah.
If you need to go, you can go.
I was trying to wait till we at least got to Theory and Cena. How much further do we have until then?
Bro's fighting in Samuel right now.
Bro, Phil over here counting. That means we got a hot minute. God damn.
We at least have like 3 more matches to go until Cena returns.
Well, thank y'all for having me on Outside the Brand tonight. Before I go, Stop Wrestling, you have started a war, and the main event players are going to finish it.
Oh, don't bring that shit over here, bro. Stop.
What now? What now? It's every day. It's literally every day. I cannot get a rest every day. Who are we mad at now?
Who are we mad at?
I didn't even do anything. Oh. What now?
Well, seriously, what the fuck is happening here?
I don't know. I'm as confused as you are right now. I was chilling all day. I don't know what happened.
It's been a crazy 24 hours. It really has.
I was just playing your sound to the whole John Cena audio all day today, and now we're just mad at somebody. Fuck. So, fuck, I don't even know where we're at. So,
it's been a crazy 24 hours.
Paul said that he works harder, not smarter. If Paul were Rollins, he wouldn't like him either. The Miz says that Paul makes some good points, and then a "fuck you, Logan" chant breaks out. Rollins says that Paul actually does make some good points, but what he is missing is that none of the reasons that you actually mentioned here are the reasons why I fucking hate your guts. Which he actually didn't say that, but I know he wanted to.
Yeah.
He said that we don't like you because you are seriously the scum of the earth. Paul is a coward, a troll, a fraud, and a human dumpster fire.
And a crypto scammer.
I don't think you could bring that up on TV, but you're right.
I know that, but I'm gonna bring it up.
I mean, you are technically correct. Not even technically, you are correct. That was terrible. They don't want Logan Paul in their house, and the crowd loudly cheered. I mean, this crowd was fucking erupting when he said stuff like that.
They need to go to Boston every week.
Boston fucking killed it every single segment tonight. Rollins said that Boston didn't come here to see the mince words. Boston is here to see him get his pound of flesh. The time for talk is over. It is time to fight. Paul stares intensely at Rollins. Rollins then takes off the trench coat, and Miz puts a stop to this as the moderator of this whole thing. It's his job to make sure that they don't fight tonight, but Paul tells Miz not to put words in their mouths. If he wants to fight Rollins tonight in Boston, then he is going to do it. If Paul wants something, he is going to have it. Paul isn't going to do that. Paul doesn't want to fight for free. Paul is a premium act, and he is definitely not going to fight for free in Boston. The crowd then loudly booed at Logan. Paul then tells them to get real. However, if the stage and the money were bigger, then if it's somewhere with more star power, he would consider it. And when he was saying star power, he was looking and nudging towards the WrestleMania sign. Miz says that he's the host of WrestleMania, so if you want Seth freaking Rollins versus Logan Paul at Mania, he can make that happen. Rollins asked if he could really make that happen. Rollins says you can actually make that happen right now, tonight, and then he says like, oh yeah, we'll fucking go through it, and he threw him out of the ring. I'm like, good job. Paul then attacked Rollins. Was going for the stomp, but Rollins avoids it. Tackles him into the corner. And then we see the Miz jumping onto Rollins' back, but Rollins super kicked him down. Logan then he did the big right hand. What did they call that right hand in the match with Roman? They called it like one lucky shot.
Lucky shot. That's what it was. The one lucky shot.
It was like one lucky shot or like the one lucky punch or something like that. But regardless,
his brother could have used one lucky shot.
He did the one lucky shot and basically knocked him the fuck out. He sold that thing like death, which is good. Rollins doing his job here.
Seth was slumped. He's slumped out now,
So Paul says that when Rollins wakes up, let him know about WrestleMania. And then Paul said, bye-bye, bitch. And then he threw the microphone down to him. Bye-bye, bitch was from last week.
He didn't say as cool as stuff, dude.
Dog. this is severely off topic, and I apologize ahead of time.
Okay.
But I'm doing Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles in 2K, like I'm just simulating it. AJ threw Kenny out of the ring, and then he just randomly did the goodnight bang to Omega, like out of nowhere. He just did it. I was like, he just did
it. You gotta save that part of the match, dude.
I know. Hold on. I think I can save it.
You know how you can I wish I had my controller on. It's good.
I just did it. I just saved the last 15 minutes.
You can do the whole share button and just like record like the last 2-3 minutes or whatever, how long it was or whatever. For that, just do that and upload that shit on TikTok, bro. That's gonna go insane.
Hold on, Phil.
Huh?
Hold on, Phil. Before you continue, this is what it's down for instance. What system are you on?
Huh?
What system are you on?
Oh, what system? PS5.
Good one.
How do you do that? I just upload the... Oh, God.
Play it. Look.
Dude, that's so good. Oh, my God.
We need AJ Styles.
Okay, I'm not even pressing. I'm just watching the match. He just did that.
We need AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega expeditiously.
Dude, but yeah, legitimately, whatever I do, like, if I ever want to upload a clip to my TikTok, I basically post it to my Twitter, and then I just screen record the video from my Twitter, and then post it on TikTok. So I post it on my Twitter first, and then screen record from my phone. It's kind of a process, but it works.
Yeah.
So, fucking got Omos and Dolph Ziggler. This shit was stupid.
Oh, boom.
I know Renee was pissed tonight. I saw Renee's tweets.
I don't know if he's in here. I don't know if John is in here. But I need to let you know that Dolph Ziggler is him. He will forever be him.
Is Johnny actually in the chat? I can't see the chat. Hi, Johnny.
Oh no, he is.
But yeah, that was just fucking stupid. I'm not even really gonna go over the match because the match is fucking short as hell.
Yeah.
MVP just said afterwards saying, "Hey, listen, Brock, you should have never did what you did to me because Omos is gonna kick your ass at WrestleMania." No, he's not. No, he's not.
You're amazing.
No,
it'll be amazing if this match is 2 stars. It'll be amazing if this match is 2 stars.
So Maxine Dupree and they were all kind of just talking to Corbin, and Corbin said, "Hey guys, thank you so much for letting me be like a recruiter for your modeling agency." And it's like, "Oh, the fuck are you talking about? No, get the hell out of here." He's like, "Listen, if you can take care of Chad Gable tonight, I'll let you possibly be a client." And I'm like, this is Chad Gable's chance, Loft. You want Chad Gable to get a win on Raw? This is Chad Gable's chance.
I was screaming. I was like, if he loses the bum ass, I was gonna turn the show off. Oh.
I was making food at that time. I because it was going to commercial break, and I'm like, this is his time. I'm making my food as I'm talking to myself, and I'm like, this is his fucking time to actually get a win. I know Loth at this point. He is probably screaming.
That's all I ever wanted, dog.
On the verse, we might get Bromance Corbin out of this. Bromance Corbin was pure entertainment.
Just imagine a bald-ass, bum-ass Baron Corbin being a model. I can't think of that. I can't.
How do you know he's going to be a model? No. He could be a model.
No, he can't.
The funniest part about that was Marseille's face when Kel went over there. He looked so horrified. He was so disgusted. He came over.
He's like, ew, no. Get the fuck out of here.
He was absolutely revolted.
I hope this leads to Bromance Corbin. I hope this leads to Bromance Corbin. Because Bromance Corbin was It had no business being as good as it was, but it was good. We needed it.
So Jimmy is taping up backstage. Solo and Paul Heyman are with him. Heyman says that Jimmy is going to be the one to solve the Sami Zayn problem tonight. Jimmy will make sure that the Tribal Chief never hears the name of Sami again. To do this with the pressure of having him to bring back Jay to the Bloodline by the end of the week is impressive. If Jimmy doesn't, the Tribal Chief won't blame Heyman, won't blame Solo Sikoa. He will blame Jimmy Uso.
That man is a narcissist and a manipulator.
I love Paul Heyman, man. Paul Heyman's the master on the mic, dude. Just great. We then had Finn Balor versus Johnny Gargano. This was fantastic. And it led to everything like I thought it was going to. Edge coming back, costing Finn the match. And next week, we get them, going face to face. And hopefully the Hell in a Cell match happens then. And we get that announcement for that week.
I mean, Demon Finn versus Blue Age will throw the whole match away.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's really the only way you can go about it. But, yeah. So, so we had Dexter Lumis with Johnny, and then the rest of Judgment Day with Finn. Loth, you will know this more than me, mainly because of the fact I was probably in the kitchen at the time during the entrances. Did I miss Miles Kennedy? Did Judgment Day, like the theme, play?
Oh, no.
Finn
solo
Balor's
theme
music?
Mm-hmm.
Finn Balor's solo music, it was just them coming out with him? Fuck. I was gonna say, man, Miles Kennedy, he did not play tonight.
They just played. Finn's solo theme is fucking awesome too.
I like Finn's solo theme for it too. I was just kind of hoping to Miles Kennedy. You know how much I love that song.
They all came out, so I assumed they would play, but they only played Finn's.
Well, I mean, Finn's really the only person that was in the ring, so I mean, having the solo theme kind of makes sense. But if all of them are coming out, you might as well just show me Miles Kennedy.
That's what I'm saying.
We need.
That's what I'm saying.
We need Ultra Bridge to sing so many songs at WrestleMania. I'm sorry. We need them to sing The Other Side. We need them to sing Metalingus.
That'll be a live version. Oh god, that'll be sick.
Dude, have you?
You know what I want to see?
This is probably a very easy no for you. I don't think you've ever seen Ultra Bridge live, right?
No.
They're fucking insane.
Sure.
They're fucking insane.
There are two things songs I want to see performed live. That's Cody's theme song and Blaze's theme song.
Oh, Downstate has to play Cody to her ring. I didn't even think about that shit. Yes!
And I know Blaze gonna have some solutions. I need, was it Code Orange?
Code
To
Orange,
play
yeah.
Blaze's theme
Code
song.
Orange plays Brady music, yeah.
I still need a church choir to play Roman's music. That I've been asking for that since last year.
Yeah.
Since like the Bronx, since WrestleMania 38.
And the thing is, you don't even like Roman, but that would be fucking sick.
No, I just think he looks cool. I hate the
Yeah,
bitch, but he still looks
that
cool.
would be great.
Awesome.
Who the fuck do they have playing Becky G Night 1? I didn't even know she made music.
Hey. Becky G back in the day used to be the shit. No, I don't know.
Name me songs of hers, because I forgot all about her.
You got that one John, something in the shower. It's called Shower or something. It's called Shower. It's called Shower. I know that for a fact. It's called Shower.
You didn't listen to Becky G?
Damn, what's that song called?
I probably
the only
have
song I
to,
know.
but I haven't heard the name in so fucking long. It's just...
She's a Disney Channel artist.
Oh, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, that song. That's it. That song.
Wait,
that's
what
the
song?
No, hey, what's it? He goes like singing in the shower.
Oh, God.
Yeah. That's the only one I know. I don't know.
She got more songs, bro.
Nobody ever heard her songs. Nobody ever heard of Becky G's
Huh.
songs.
I haven't heard her name in
know
years, so I didn't even know she fucking existed in the music industry still.
Y'all know that show Off the Valley, right?
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
She was on Off the Valley.
What episode?
Jesus. They was I don't know. I think it was even 4. I think.
That shows my fucking life back then, bro.
Call me Fred, man. That's those songs. Holy shit, those songs. Still Your Heart is a bop. I don't care about
that shows my fucking life. But regardless, Gargano got back into the ring. Balor takes him down and does a double stomp to the midsection. Balor then hits the double drop kick and goes to the top rope. You Think You Know Me plays as soon as he gets to the top. And every time you hear the You Think You Know Me, it even to this day, and I'm 25 years old. I am 25 years old, Loff and Deontay, and it still gives me chills. Still.
You Think You Know Me has to be the greatest intro to a song ever. It has to be the greatest intro to a theme song ever. I don't care what anyone says.
No,
it is the greatest theme song.
I will agree with you now, maybe because of the fact now that the Judgment Day music doesn't have that edge beginning. That edge beginning of the Judgment Day theme song fucking killed it. I don't know. Wow, you know exactly what I mean.
You think you know me? You never did.
You think you know me and you never did. Right, like that whole thing, that was so hard.
I don't know why they took it out. Well, I know why they took it out. But
they had to.
They should have kept it.
It's not there, but
I would have kept it in there. I mean, shit.
Hell, fuck it. I would have gotten Balor into the studio.
Or Damien.
Damien's probably better.
He would have killed that.
But Finn had a cool accent. He's like, "You think you'll know me? You never did."
That's why I think Daniel probably would have been better. Now that I think about it, and you just killed Loff, so thank you.
What's some pissed off?
No, but that actually does make a lot of sense. Yeah, it would have to be Damien first, but.
So what about Rhea?
Rhea would probably just, death metal scream it, You take it off, hey!
Scared the shit out of me. Like, oh shit, what the fuck is she yelling?
Shit.
She's so loud.
So Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, they basically were at the stage. And the one way I knew that Edge was going to come out was when Damien, he kind of walked around the ring to the ramp area. When he went to the ramp area, I'm like, Edge is coming out. And I'm like, wait, Edge isn't coming out through the stage. He came out through the crowd, and that's exactly what he did. He pushed Balor off the top rope. One final beat from Johnny to Finn, and got the win before Ripley and Priest even knows it. Priest even knew it. Oh, and by the way, Dom, you're a fucking idiot. And yes, I am going that hard on Dominic right now. Mainly because the fact is, you have Priest and Ripley right there at the stage. You're standing right there. Right at the feet of Johnny. You don't even think to get on the apron to try to, stop the count. You're just standing there, acting like an idiot. You're XCOM Dom, bro. Get it going in your head.
Yeah.
Show them how
You're standing right there. I mean, yes, I know Edge is right there, because, and I guess you're just a coward to not get on the apron. But you're right there,
Hey,
bro.
don't let down hear you say it in there. When you get his voice on it.
Listen, if he ever stepped foot in Waterbury, he would cower in his boots. Okay, and Love knows everything about Waterbury because I told him about it.
Yeah, come on. It's dumb. It's kind of dumb, bro.
He would
Yeah,
cower
just
in
scary.
his boots. He don't know shit about Waterbury.
They get in over there. I ain't stepping foot over there. They scary.
Johnny won. Dexter Lewis takes Damian Priest out at ringside. Edge then gets into the ring, splits Balor in half with a spear, and Edge shouts, "This is not over," and Edge leaves through the crowd. And of course it's not over. It's gonna be over at WrestleMania. Hopefully. It has to end at WrestleMania. Has to end at WrestleMania.
It's Edge's last year, man. Let him do something else.
Nikki Cross and Piper Niven. This was short as hell too. Piper got the win. I just don't care. And Laf already knows about that because we talked about that last week.
Piper Niven. Nice.
Yeah.
That was bad, man.
Boogs, he got a match for Elias, and it's with Bronson Reed next week, saying that he wanted to fight him, and Boogs and Reed's like, "Hey, you want to fight me? I'll see you next week," and then he leaves. He's like, "What the fuck did you say that for? I said you wanted to fight him." He's like, "No, I read your lips. You said I. So you." He's like, "You got a lot to learn." I'm like, what the?
Boogs.
They are making this apparent. They are making this a tag team. I want you guys to know that.
I don't think this is gonna lead to like Elias versus.
It is the loudmouth heavy rocker and Boogs and the slow playing guitar player and Elias.
It's gonna be
that's your tag team.
I don't think it's gonna be a feud, in my opinion. Like a heel Elias versus.
I think it's gonna be a tag team that will turn into a feud because Elias just works better as a heel.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna turn on Boogs, and it's just going to be that way. It's gonna be a team to me that turns into a feud.
Yeah.
Probably, but they're still doing something with themselves.
Do I care for it? No, and I like Boogs, but I don't care. It's like last video. It's like that one time where I have to. It's like that one time when I have to walk with Elias. It's like those videos are fucking hilarious. Dude. I don't even know how you fucking thought of those. Those are great.
Yeah, thank you.
It's like that one time I saw him on stage. It's like, oh, what color shirt am I supposed to wear? It's like, I fucking see you. It's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. It's like,
those are freaking hard to think of. Yeah.
Right there.
Shit is hard.
I don't know how you told me that. Those are hilarious.
Thank you.
Need more. Pep me out something.
What color shirt am I supposed to be wearing today? It's like, no, I fucking see you. I see.
You should do one on the Undertaker. You should do one on the Undertaker.
I was thinking that. I just didn't know what I would. I don't know. I got a few that I know I have like legitimate ideas for. It's just execution.
How do you come up with that? Because the Family Guy stuff legitimately cuts like that. It's crazy.
I know. There's one dude that does skits, and he did it once. He did like a Family Guy cutaway, and it wasn't even like wrestling based. He did it, and I was like, huh. And then I was like, okay, let me just see if I can make wrestling ones. And then it came to me just writing a whole bunch of wrestlers down and seeing what I could pick from them to make it funny, I guess. I mean, I never see someone doing it on a consistent basis. Like he did it once, and then he moved on from it. So I was like, I'm gonna just make it a series and see what happens. And then
you gotta do one on Don. I want like him in prison. You gotta do one on Don.
I have a few wrestlers written down that I know I have like legitimate concepts for it, but I just gotta. I don't know.
Oh my god, I can't even imagine what a Cody one would be like.
Oh God. Oh, that's a good idea too.
He's just crying. That
was my idea. That was my idea.
Like, what are you crying for?
He's just eating pizza.
We haven't even talked about your dad. Why are you crying?
Yeah, I'm gonna end up doing that tonight.
Okay, here's the thing. And people know I love Cody. It's legitimately all in the fun because we all know how much of an emotional guy he is.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't cry there with John Cena. I'm surprised he cried.
It's legitimately all in the fun. All right,
I thought you were gonna be mad at me over the CM Punk one. I had to record it like 3 times. I was laughing. The CM Punk. I thought you were gonna. I had to record it like 4 times. I kept laughing.
That is hilarious. All right, so we got the. All right, so we're gonna go over to Cena stuff because that legitimately has to happen. The Chad Gable and Baron Corbin stuff that was short too, but Chad Gable got the win, so that's all that really mattered there.
Thank you.
Yes.
So really, what the meat and potatoes of the rest of this thing is gonna be is the Cena stuff. You know what? Let's just talk about that whole Becky, Lita, and Trish stuff now with Damage Control. I'm glad that they made that a 6-woman tag. I had that right from the jump. You guys know me, I already had the 6-woman tag right from the jump, but I'm glad they actually made that official and not the women's tag team title and then Bayley and Trish. I'm glad they actually made that into a 6-woman tag. I just want to get this out of the way. That way we can do the Cena stuff and then the main event. Because that's really the most important things here.
Yeah, I just think it didn't. The damage that Becky and Lita didn't need to win the titles. We don't know the first match that happened.
I mean, that title reign is only going to last 4 weeks, so I don't understand why they did it.
They're going to have Ronda and Shayna beat them out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, wait, that's right. They possibly could do double duty still. You're right. They could do the 6-woman tag and then do double duty to get the titles off of them on that night.
I don't know what she better. If all I know is Ronda Rousey better not tap no Trish Lita. You better be Becky and not Lita.
They're gonna pin Lita. You know they want to protect Becky at all times.
Lita's gonna want to be the one to put them over.
It's Ronda Rousey, so who cares?
I agree to some extent, but it's gonna be Lita.
It should be Shayna.
If anything, I would love to see Shayna be the one to pin, but I don't know. It's just Ronda, and Ronda gets everything.
Yeah.
For what? Fine. At least she won't go to WrestleMania, so.
No, but to me, I think this was easily the correct choice to do the 6-woman tag instead of just 2 other matches. I just thought it was.
She would never go into retirement for real. She would never like to retire. That woman's still looks good, but she's 47 years old. And still fine.
She does not and she doesn't even look like. Here's the thing. When it comes to Trish Stratus and Lita mixing up with the women of today, it doesn't even feel all that different. They're still looking as good as they are. Lita's a little bit rough around the edges here and there when it comes to the actual in-ring stuff, but it's not disgusting to look at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She can still mix it up with them and actually, feel like they fit. Here's another person I feel like would fit perfectly in this era of women right now. No, I wasn't actually going there, but that could work. Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix.
I don't know why she won't come back.
She fits like a freaking glove in this women's division right now. And she can fucking go still.
You know who else will fit? You know who else will fit though? Michelle McCool. Michelle McCool, she fits like a glove.
She didn't look bad at Rumble.
She wasn't
look
bad.
at all.
She wasn't bad in the Rumble. At all.
Yeah, no, probably.
But like, I mean, but yeah, I feel like when it comes to like women like that, like Lita, Trish, Michelle, Beth, those women that were a part of the yesteryears of that, you know, the Divas division technically, fit perfectly in the women's division right now, and honestly, you wouldn't even bat an eye if they just chose to unretire themselves and be a part of the women's division.
You know what else I want to see in this generation? Melina. I would love to see her.
I was actually very shocked that the only legend that they took for the women out of the Women's Royal Rumble this year was Michelle McCool. She was legitimately the only other person.
I should have had Melina, man. And it was definitely not because I want to see her do the splits again. But no, it's just because I want to see, you know, how she does in the ring.
When she did the splits with that woman right down there, oh my god.
That was a day.
That was a freaking day.
That was a good day. The fact she's 40, she's 41 years old, and can still do the splits. It's crazy. Perfectly.
But yeah, this was it was the right call to do this 6-woman tag. It was the right call to do it. But now let's get right into the Cena thing, because this Cena stuff was fucking incredible. So Cena's music played, and I was marking out as usual. I don't think anybody else wasn't.
As you should. I always do that when you don't cover.
It was absolutely enormous in Boston, the pop. Cena looks into the camera and says, our regular cameraman Stu has a day off, but Stu should really be here to see this, because this is so cool. He had tears in his eyes coming out.
John Cena was without Stu is just not. It's just so weird. We need Stu. Whenever John Cena is there, we need Stu.
That is the only reason why I know that cameraman's name is because of John Cena.
Yeah. I never knew he had a name. I just thought he was a cameraman.
I thought he was just cameraman number 1.
Yeah.
Cameraman 1. And then Cena comes out and he's like, oh, hey, Stu. I'm like, Stu!
Stu. That's his name.
No, but like he legitimately had tears in his eyes tonight, guys, which is just that in itself that's beautiful.
Because he loves coming back, unlike a certain Braun Strowman.
He loves this company. This is his life, and he's always said that.
Yeah, unlike a Braun Strowman guy.
Oh, The Rock couldn't get in ring shape. You're fucking jacked.
Bro, he's mad about this one. They've been trying to do this match for 2 years. How are you not getting in ring shape? Come on, now,
I don't buy that whole thing. Oh yeah, he couldn't get in ring shape. You're fucking jacked, bro.
You work out every day. Plus, they've been trying to do this match for 2 years.
You probably have 3 gyms inside your house.
My God. Watch The Rock still show up for WrestleMania. Watch him still show up for WrestleMania. Watch.
Wow, just imagine. You know how Cena returned at the Money in the Bank, right? Imagine if he just showed up randomly at the fucking Backlash. And said, hey, you. It's like, where were you a month ago?
Yeah. Hold on. Bro, he did a 25th anniversary thing for him at Survivor Series, and he couldn't even show up for that. But he showed up for Impact Wrestling. Did you do a tribute to Kid Shamrock?
I got fucking no idea, but Cena got into the ring. he takes the microphone. Before he could even say a single word, A-Town Down plays on the PA. And,
how dare he disrupt the game? How dare he stop the game?
And Theory makes his way to the ring. Theory gets into the ring and encourages the crowd to chant for Cena. Theory says that he has all the respect in the world for Cena. The people might not know this, but Theory became a WWE superstar because of Cena. Cena inspired him with his whole hustle, loyalty, and respect campaign. Theory thanks Cena for that. Theory... I'm so glad that I stopped myself because Theory is apparently Siri. And that was going to happen.
Okay.
All
right.
So, Theory is coming out here with a gift for Cena. This gift is from the bottom of his heart and bigger than any movie role that Cena will ever do from now on in his life, which is kind of crazy. This gift is a one-on-one match. Cena versus Theory, one-on-one on the grandest stage of them all for the United States Championship. Cena thinks about it and simply said no. And at that point, I was actually kind of fucking shocked. And I'm like, wait, no! What are we doing?
He's supposed to never give up, man.
I'm like, no! Cena's like, I thought about it for a second and said no.
You should have said it.
Because
you should have said no, like you did in the
Cena is not interested in Theory's gift because he hasn't earned the right to give it. Cena has been watching and listening to Theory. Cena doesn't care, just like every single person in this arena who doesn't care about Theory tonight. And I'm like, you're technically wrong because Axel's in the crowd. And Axel loves both of you. So...
Imagine how conflicted he was when Cena cooked Austin Theory. I can imagine how, like...
I can't even imagine how he felt. We love you, Alex. So they don't care about Theory because they don't believe in him. They don't believe Theory because Theory doesn't believe himself. Theory is a generic kid out here with fancy sneakers, wearing sunglasses indoors because he has no heart. Cena points to the sign. We knew it was going to happen. And says, Austin Theory is the John Cena wannabe. And he said, hey, listen, there's a sign that legitimately says that. It's right there. It's right there. Somebody brought a sign that said that. And Cena is the ghost of Christmas future for Austin Theory. Theory is his ruthless aggression phase. And ruthless aggression almost got him fired. Which is true, because Cena did not know who the fuck he was during that time. I went back and watched that.
He was a generic baby.
The Cena then...
It took a can of food.
The Cena then, and then the Cena I know from the 2010 era, like the 2010s, completely fucking different, and you know that Cena knew who the fuck he was during that time. Mainly because of the fact that he was Super Cena, and you couldn't stop him.
We ever think one person? Definitely. So if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have John Cena today. What would John Cena be doing? I don't know. But it wouldn't be a movie star. He wouldn't be the GOAT.
As the John Cena fans that we are, and I think Olaf can attest to this, we have heard the Cena story of how he almost got fired and how he basically kind of revitalized his career because of the whole stuff with Stephanie so many times. We've heard the ups and downs of Cena's career, and we know what his trajectory was of how he continued to be and got to where he is today. We know the ups and downs from him. And that's only because we just have been growing up with this guy for so long in our pro wrestling journeys.
Yeah.
Childhood hero, so many. The childhood hero who never went down, man. He never did anything wrong, man. He's such a saint.
So like he says, Theory is his ruthless aggression phase, and that almost got him fired. It was a great opportunity, but Cena didn't believe in himself. Theory is received numerous opportunities, but not enough. Theory has no heart and soul. Stop it, Theory. The people are here tonight out of respect for the past 20 years and believe in Cena. They don't believe in Theory. Theory is a pair of trunks away from being a jabroni. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? When you say that, I'm like, why? Like, why did you have to say that?
He was ready.
So Cena is going to say something good now. He's like he called this like an insult sandwich or something like that. Theory has the best name in WWE history, and I'm like, where the fuck is he going with this? Because I know this is gonna turn on him. He said, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, The Undertaker. There's no name better than Austin Theory. And Theory's like, yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Because that's exactly what you are, a theory. We always say you want to give an Austin Theory. We always say that. So he said, in theory, he should be great. In theory, he's everything that WWE executives have been looking for in him. But nobody cares. Theory is wasting their time. So on the behalf of Boston and everybody here in the arena tonight, we would like to give Theory a gift. Cena tells him to shut up, turn around, get out of the ring, so that he can walk out of here in one piece, and allows Cena chance picked up. The guy was legitimately telling him, he's like, get the fuck out of my ring.
Yeah, and that's what he should have gotten out the ring, because since he didn't, John Cena practically ended his whole career.
So Theory says, you know what? Screw that. I ain't going anywhere. Just like the bald spot on your head is in. And I'm like, that's fucking cheap. Theory, Cena then takes off his hat and showed it on, saying, hey, listen, I'm proud of the senior circuit.
Hey, look, the dude can do whatever the dude wants. If the dude wants to have a bald spot in his head, let him have it.
Dude, like, listen, the man grew out his hair for movie roles and just let it rock. It don't matter.
He doesn't go like.
So Theory says that Cena has a reverse on everything, kind of like what Roman said during his promo with Cena all those years ago, saying that he always loves to spin it. You know, when he said that. So he's like, yeah, you always love to reverse everything. But Theory sees all these shirts that Cena says, and it says never give up. Is John Cena saying no? Is John Cena saying that he is giving up? The hat says respect, but where's your respect for the people? Cena is a golden ticket against the United States champion at WrestleMania, and he is going to give up. Where is the hustle? Where is the loyalty? Where is the respect? don't they want to see John Cena at WrestleMania? And the crowd obviously erupted. Theory then tells them to shut up because he said no. Theory then realized that Cena was his childhood hero, but they say to never meet those heroes because they'll always disappoint them in the end. And then this is where Cena just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna bury this kid till the cows come home. Because, Jesus.
He basically ended that man's whole career.
This is where he really got things going. Cena put his head down, and Cena said that he'd rather be bald than have them pipe in fake crowd noise because no one cares, which is fucking insane. Theory is a dumb son of a bitch, and he said this. Cena didn't say no because he is giving up. He said no to save Theory because he's not ready. If they have a match at WrestleMania and Theory loses, he loses everything. He's done. If Theory wins at WrestleMania, he still loses everything. Theory can win the day, but he'll have to go out the Monday after all alone and explain. The audience will eat Theory alive, and they see what he sees. Theory is full of crap. Cena then said that Theory really left him no choice because he brought the crowd into it. So now Cena has to ask them what they are going to do. Cena then tells Boston and thanks his family for being there tonight. And Cena turned to Boston and asked them to help make the decision. Do you want to see Austin Theory and John Cena go at it at WrestleMania? The crowd then started to do the yes chants. Cena said his hair isn't the only thing that is going, it is also his hearing from his senior circuit. So, do you want to see Austin Cena at WrestleMania? And the crowd erupted again. Cena then tells Theory to remember the moment because he just made the biggest mistake of his life. At WrestleMania, it is going to be Austin Theory versus John Cena. And he wishes him luck because he doesn't have the brains, heart, or balls. And that he nudged him in the gut. Cena music then hits, and Cena stops it. Cena says that he's really needs to work on that last bit, and kind of nudged him again. Cena then walks off and says, "No, wait, listen, you're not ready for WrestleMania, but Boston deserves somebody that is." Cena then introduced the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and then Cody Rhodes came out to the huge reception. Cena and Rhodes embrace on the stage, and Cena holds Rhodes' arm up in the air. Fantastic promo, back and forth between Cena and Theory, but Cena cooked him, as he should.
Cooked him dog.
And I'm sorry, bro, but there's a reason why they did Cena and Rhodes at the end of that. There has to be. There's no... You can't just do that and not think it means something to me.
I mean, the only I think it won't happen is they're both favorite. They ain't turning Cody heel themselves.
I don't know, but man, that was so good. Because of that promo alone, I am not going to be shocked at all if Cena actually does walk out the United States champion at WrestleMania.
I'm probably the only one, but I really want to see John Cena beat Austin.
At this point, to me, after what we saw tonight, I don't care who fucking wins. This is going to be great, mainly because of the fact the heel heat that Theory will get if he beats Cena, it's going to be fantastic. And if Cena does win, obviously he's not going to be able to be the United States Champion for the long term. So if you're going to have the United States Championship Open Challenge on the Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, and you put somebody over, like an NXT call-up, possibly, like a Braun Breaker, maybe, who knows? Maybe a Grayson Waller, maybe somebody, maybe Carmella Hayes, who knows? If Cena does pick up the win and gets the United States Championship, and you do the US Open Challenge, have an NXT call-up in the waiting, and you give them the United States Championship. I know it's really early in their career, and you kind of like put them in a huge spot right off the bat. Pinning John Cena is insane on your first night on the main roster, but Cena's not going to be able to do this for, like, he's not going to be able to be the United States Champion.
Plus, Carlito beat his first night. Carlito beat us for the U.S. title on his first night, so.
Yeah. But Cena's in like 10,000 movies. And I know that because, I mean, I actually kind of looked up a lot of the stuff that he has been going into, and he has at least 3 or 4 movies coming up. So, so he is not going to be able to be the United States Champion for, the long term. So if you're going to do the US Open Challenge, get somebody to call up and then get them right away to a huge spot. You do it. I think it would be great. And then the main event. Jimmy and Sami. So good. Such a great main event. But it wasn't even really the main event that kind of was the best part about it. It was really the ending. We're back from our final commercial break of the evening, and Zayn goes to the top rope, but Jimmy kicks him in the face. Zayn then pushes him away and jumps, but Jimmy super kicked him in mid-air. All of a sudden, Jay makes his way to the ring from the crowd. Jimmy then looks up at his brother. Jimmy then ducks a Luva kick and punches away at him. Zayn then quickly rolls him up for the victory because obviously Jimmy was distracted. Zayn then gets out of the ring and stands in the entranceway. Jay gets in the ring and looks at his brother. Jimmy looks disappointed, and Jay approaches his brother and has tears in his eyes. Jay then puts his hands on Jimmy's shoulders before grabbing his shirt. Jay is fighting back his own emotions before walking off on his brother. Jay then leaves the ring and approaches Sami. Jay looks at Jimmy before really looking at Zayn, and Jimmy drops to a knee. Zayn is fired up at this point because he's still, kind of shocked that he won. And they hold the fingers up together after Jay hugged Sami Zayn. Jay then super kicked Zayn right away after that. Once Zayn said that it's not too late for you too, Jimmy, if you want to join us. So a super kick happened. The crowd just can't believe it. They're absolutely shocked. It was... They erupted in cheers when they hugged each other and embraced. And then fucking... Heartbreak as the super kick connected. So good. So fucking good.
You could see the moment. You could see the exact moment. Everyone's heart just broke.
Insane. So good. So Jay then shouts while Zayn is basically, just unconscious, saying, "Do you think I would be able to choose you over family? This is family. Damn it. This is absolutely family stuff going on right now. Jay then throws Zayn into the ring, and Usos go to double team him. Solo Sikoa runs down to join in on the fight, and as soon as I thought it was going to be Kevin Owens, it's Cody Rhodes. It's Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes runs down quickly and stands over Zayn to protect him, and the Bloodline back off. I'm glad it actually wasn't I'm glad it actually wasn't Kevin Owens. I'm glad. Because you kind of want to save that. So having it be Cody kind of, it definitely... It wasn't my first choice, obviously, because I thought it was going to be Kevin, but having it be Cody was okay in a sense, mainly because of the fact Cody was a huge cheerleader of Sami when Sami was going at it with the Bloodline for the Elimination Chamber. So, it does make sense in the grand scheme of things, too. But that's how Monday Night Raw ended, and it faded to black. And that was it.
Fantastico. The show was fantastico.
Just a really good episode of Raw. There really wasn't many matches tonight, but, all the segments that happened on the show were just incredible, and it led to WrestleMania implications, and we're getting more WrestleMania implications as the weeks progress, which is going to be even great. And as we continue to look through the WrestleMania card, it's not that many matches, and honestly, I fucking love that. It doesn't have to be like 17 matches every single night, for especially the 2-night WrestleMania. You get into a nice consistent number, and now with these nice matches and feuds that we have, it's going to be a great WrestleMania even with the less matches. I'm perfectly fine with this.
Give me an all-time?
It's going to be an all-time WrestleMania. I can't wait for it. But alright, guys. That's it. That's it for your Monday Night Raw post show. Hope you guys enjoyed what you heard tonight. If you did, hit the like, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for all notifications. That way you never miss when we go live. We will be live tomorrow with the AEW Revolution post show on OTB. Would have done it after Revolution itself, but I admit, I was almost about to pass out after the show, and I would have rather, give you guys, like, an actual, like, post-show, and give you guys my all when it comes to it, and not be so tired when it comes down to it. So, and honestly, it didn't even really end at a terrible, terrible hour. Obviously it ended around, like, the whole midnight hour and everything like that. It didn't even really exceed 4 hours, which is even crazy. But then again, we had the hour main event and the other matches that did have some pretty good time and length. So, but yeah, it was a very good show. We'll talk about it tomorrow. And then, obviously, Wednesday is the Dynamite after Revolution. And we'll see what happens for Friday and Friday Night SmackDown. And we'll continue to go on until fucking WrestleMania, baby. That WrestleMania weekend. So good for the channel. It's been good for the channel ever since OTB has started. And we'll see if we can break records once again this WrestleMania season. Alright, guys. So, we appreciate you. We love you guys. Stay safe. God bless. And do you have anything to say before we get out of here?
Yeah. As always, thanks for having me up here. It's always fun to be on here. If you're not already, follow me on TikTok. At NBA TikTok or NBA TikTok Select. And yeah, it was a fun show.
Alright, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a good rest of the night. Stay safe. God bless. And Peace.